This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
Hey, how about that Crisis on Infinite Earths?
They're really,
That's all anyone's talking about. Crisis, crisis, crisis. At least here anyway. Because welcome back to Legends of the Arrowverse, episode, I believe it's lucky number 13. I am Phil, joining me as always, Speedy herself.
Hey y'all, it's Little Hellfire.
Just oozing with that enthusiasm. I don't like this. I'm like staring at myself and I don't like it. I'm too big. There, that's better.
That's not what.
Maybe it's small. Make it smaller. I don't want to see myself that big. So anyway, another full week. Next week, we get a week off of one show.
What show is
Black Lightning, there's no Black Lightning next week. They're taking a week off.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, so, but everything, so, just Sunday and Tuesday next week. Alright, so, let's jump in so this young lady can get to bed.
No, I'm up now. It's just, freaking Skype.
Our Get Vocal platform has failed us. Has failed this podcast.
Yeah, they're working on some stuff on the back end.
Alright. So. Oh yeah, do you know that for a fact?
Yeah.
Okay. I figured.
You should listen to their town hall sometimes, Philip. They only do it like once a week.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, plotting our own town hall.
It's all we have, bro. So you have to it's all we have.
Anyway, I'm too busy watching Arrowverse shows.
God, it feels like it's on every day.
And it's only 3 days a week.
I know, but it feels like the whole week.
I know. Alright, so, starting off, this past Sunday, Batwoman, Season 1, Episode 4. Who are you?
I don't think that they know.
And I'm just like, are they working up the more dangerous villains? Because I was like, Magpie, really? Really?
And it wasn't this. It could at least been the same one from Supergirl.
Oh wait, did we have Magpie on Supergirl?
I feel like we did, back in season 1 or 2.
Trying to remember. I remember Silver Banshee.
Maybe it was a really good fanfic that I read. I don't know. I feel like we've had Magpie on Supergirl before. That's all I'm saying.
You and the fanfic.
It's so good. Some of the writers should literally be working in the writing room.
I know. But yeah, I mean, just even Magpie though too. It's like she's. I think you can count on one hand how many times she's appeared in DC Comics. It's like,
oh, the more better, because they don't really have to pay attention.
That's true. Because I'm sure this beforehand, but yeah, I know her first appearance. Yeah, was Man of Steel number 3 from 1986, which is weird. So she was literally the first villain Batman and Superman faced after a Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Maybe Batwoman's telling their story in reverse. Aha!
Oh yeah. See, that's what I was gonna say. They wanted to be totally comic book accurate. They should have saved her for first episode after Crisis.
Let's not get carried away. The suit's really good and stuff. The origin's a little shaky, but at least they still have the twin sisters. So let's just compliment them where they're shining and not ask too much from them, okay? Because do you want Felicity? Do you want her to end up with Felicity? Because that's how your superhero ends up with Felicity.
I know. But, I mean, was that this episode with the whole Batarang? It's like, oh, it wasn't calibrated for your arm. It was calibrated for a longer arm. I'm like, shouldn't Luke be smart enough to realize that?
He is. He's just playing along. Come on, homie.
I know, and it's just I know, it's the first season.
But mouse? And it was just bat and mouse? Cat and mouse? Batwoman's getting married, confirmed.
And I'm just like they had her going around the world training like Bruce. She has military training. They all, all the advertising is like, oh, better than Batman, which
like she's not Nightwing, homie. Calm down.
Exactly.
Calm down. We already have that slogan for another character. If you read a comic book, you would know that.
So, but it's like, she's the woman. She's better than
one of the Robins exists in the universe. We're all just assuming.
Yeah, but it's just like, and they keep playing it up. It's like, oh, she doesn't need Batman. She's Batwoman. But then it's like, when they need her to be stupid, they play her stupid. I'm just like, pick which way you want to go. She's either inexperienced or, she's the woman.
They did the same thing with Supergirl.
I know.
I was really hoping they would learn that lesson.
I know. I mean,
Supergirl's an alien from another planet that was raised by, somebody that, you know what I mean? Like, it was a little duplicitous, so I get it. But that woman has no excuse for that crap.
Yeah, but I think as good as Arrow season 1 and 2 were, I think they kind of did that with Oliver too. It's like when they needed him to be stupid, they made him stupid, or just.
Well, they never made him smart unless it was the crossover. Let's just put it to you that way.
No, but I mean, they need him to be good at his job. He was good at his job, and then when
when was he ever good at his job? Give me 5 examples. I'll wait.
He could beat a bad guy. I'm just saying. I'm not saying
he could beat a bad guy. Yeah, thugs.
Yeah. Well,
thugs and henchmen.
That's true. Malcolm's machine actually did go off.
He only saved half of the city, the rich part of the city. And boy, has that ever come back to bite him in the butt. Or should I say his daughter in the butt. We'll get there eventually, though.
Oh, yeah. End of this episode. But then, again, in the evil stepmom, we've been talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want you and Kate to suffer. Well, I'm thinking, well, how bad are they going to suffer? Yeah, odds were, Beth was probably dead, but what if you do lie to them and then Beth turns up alive? Did you think that one through?
No. This all seems very, very thrown together. But hey, we got Blackgate Penitentiary, so that's the glue that's holding this place together now.
Mm-hmm.
Did you mean a subsidiary of freaking Iron Heights? I think that's what you meant. Pretty sure.
Well, it's always either Blackgate or Arkham.
Yeah, but Arrowverse. I'm just saying, gotta get with the.
Although I have to say, I think Magpie was at least a little more believable here than even in the comics, because in the comics she's like, oh, I steal pretty things, but she actually had a motivation.
I know, but Magpie. To be fair, magpies are attracted to shiny things.
Yeah.
But it's also a woman, so it's just like, I don't know how I feel about this.
I know, but it's like the whole Burton thing. It's like, yeah, Oswald Cobblepot calls himself a penguin, but he doesn't have to eat raw fish every 2 seconds.
Sushi's good. Screw you, Philip.
Sashimi
is best. It is a pure pursuit of perfection, okay?
Yeah, sushi's one thing, but Batman Returns, he's he basically just plucking it out of the ocean and eating it.
The freshest you can get.
I guess.
You gotta roll with it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Burton's a creepy dude. We all know this. But yeah, I thought, I was just like, okay, this is, I like that they're able to move both the myth arc and, have a villain of the week instead of one or the other.
Yeah.
I like that they can focus on more than one thing at a time.
Exactly.
Without it being, chaotic, looking at you, Supergirl.
So I'm trying to remember, have they said, how far back, I mean, it's probably only a couple months, but how far back Batwoman is right now as compared to everyone else in the present?
You have to piece that together for yourself. They really haven't.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say I don't think we're at last year's crossover yet.
Which is weird.
Yeah. Well, they needed to.
I'm just assuming it is, though.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's what I've been saying. It's I don't think they're doing this show any favors in season 1, having it be a part of. I mean, I'm glad she's part of Crisis, but it's just for season 1, because they gotta fit the origin in before, and then kind of.
Yeah, that's where Flash had the benefit where it was just him and Arrow chilling, and then it totally loses the whole farm when we get to Legends, but.
Yeah, because even Supergirl season 1 that was on CBS, and Barry showed up for 1 episode, but yeah.
Yeah, they're like, let's get these ratings up. But like I said, it's definitely they're priming her for that Arrow takeover spot. So it's like she literally has to be in the crossover. So it makes sense later on down the road.
Yeah. But do you think is Ruby Rose getting any better acting wise?
Look, to be honest, it took Stephen Amell about 2.5 seasons for me to be like, oh, he's not so wooden anymore.
Yeah.
So, but people are less forgiving with women, so she better pick up the pace. Cause like it's looking like Supergirl might be getting replaced with the rebooted Lois and Superman spinoff or whatever. So
well, that's what I was going to ask you. I was going to say, are they going to do both?
I just don't find it believable. I'm sorry, I just really don't.
What, that the Superman show?
Yeah, I just don't.
Why? I mean, haven't you said Supergirl's ratings aren't that good? They probably figure, you know.
Okay, so the thing about Tyler H, love him to death, great guy. Also, he has another show on Netflix called is it Afterlife or After Earth or something like that? So it's kind of like, wait, he's got a Netflix show that just got greenlit for season 2. It's just a lot of things that just doesn't feel right to me. I'm just saying about that. So don't get your hopes up. Like, until EW confirms it, I don't believe a thing.
Yeah, but I mean, or I thought they did. I thought that was, because I remember I didn't believe it either. I thought the link I put up in our group chat.
Was it EW?
I
don't believe anything until it's Entertainment Weekly or the Hollywood Reporter.
Well, yeah, that's usually the thing too.
In this case, TV Guide, because TV Guide is owned by CBS.
Yeah, the link I did put up was from EW. So
okay, I still don't believe it. Then fine. It's fishy. All I'm saying, it's fishy.
Yeah, but you were saying about Tyler, it's like
he's very divisive as Superman, especially when he's out of the cape. Like, this is the one thing that I will say about Dean Cain, even Tom Welling to an extent, and definitely Christopher Reeves, and even Brandon Routh to an extent. They kind of live up to that expectation. Tyler kind of doesn't.
Well, I mean, you're kind of.
Well, the TV Superman. Let's just
live action.
Travel's a whole other thing too.
Live action Superman is kind of controversial right now because you got Tyler on TV, you had Cavill in the movies, but that ain't happening.
And then for him to be surrounded by all the other Supermen, and I'm just saying Tom is my TV Superman, okay? It goes Tom, then Dean, and it's very close. Like, very close. So it's just like, sure, there's room. Sure, you can do it, but should you do it?
Would it have been weird?
They do need more muscle and meat in their hero lineup. I will give them that.
Would it have been weird if they would have did a Superman and Lois show, but they would have did Brandon and his wife?
Dude, Kingdom Come Superman, bro. You don't even know. That needs to be HBO Max, okay? CW, you can have Tyler. Let's get Brandon in some big budget. Let's get him some more steady work, you know?
You get a vibrating hand, and you get a vibrating hand.
Apparently, when it comes to, like, anything Greg Berlanti touches, it's you get greenlit, and you get greenlit, and you get greenlit.
Don't be in trouble.
Hey, I love Greg. I stand for Greg, but
give someone else a chance.
When you've been in the Arrowverse for so long, and then like you go like binge these shows, and you notice these stunning, I just mean absolutely stunning, but not brave, uncanny, formulaic principles of all his shows, it's like, okay, I just need a new showrunner. I don't want to see the same thing over and over again.
I don't know why. I'm not saying he is, but for some reason I think the suits see him as like the DC TV version of Feige, maybe.
Yeah, he even has his hand in like the DCU universe, kind of, sort of. I think it's in name only though, personally, because it's that's a little more mature. That's all I'm saying. Season 1, well, half of season 1 wasn't as mature, but still, it definitely didn't have those tropes. So,
yeah. But I was gonna say the whole thing with Tyler. It's like, is that why they're billing it as Superman and Lois instead of just Superman?
And who the hell is Bitsy? Like, no offense to Bitsy, okay? I loved her in Grimm when she finally found out. Spoilers, but
was that the thing? They don't see either one of them as strong enough.
To be honest,
strong enough the headliner show. So it's like
Lois too, and then they have their son. Who the hell cares about your son? You're not Dean Cain and Terry Hatcher. Who the hell cares about your son? Not me. Not me.
Here we go.
Fight me, nerd.
Never been more appropriate.
Is Tyler excited about it? Our Tyler?
When I put it up, he said something like, he
I know, because he has, he likes Tyler H, he really does, but, like, can he lead a show? I mean, he did get kind of sort of kicked off Teen Wolf. Just saying. Just saying.
I know. Let me get the exact wording here, because it's funny, because, I put that up, and, Tyler, of course, our Tyler was the first one to write back. He's like, I'm interested, but cautious.
I'm cautiously disinterested.
He was interested, but cautious, and I put, Tyler's interested in a Superman show? I'm in shock.
We'll see. It couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Or it could destroy it, or we could totally get a ban on Superman like we have on Batman now. Who knows? It could totally destroy everything or make everything work.
Well, that was going to be my thing. Well, since we're getting a Superman show, does that mean they're laying off the movies for a while then?
They have to.
Yeah.
And like I said, I am so down for everybody like kind of rallying around Matt Bomber right now. I'm just saying, get on board. Get on board and get behind this. It's happening. Lil Hellfire wants this. It's happening.
Oh, yeah, I'd be here for it. All right. Well, speaking of all things super, should we get to Supergirl?
Do we have to?
I mean, we could do quick. I mean,
this show is a mess.
Season 5, episode 4, In Plain Sight.
In plain sight of being damn messy.
Well, I guess they finally called him Jimmy. I guess Jimmy's out as a series regular.
Yeah. Don't expect him to come back. He's got a few other things cooking, so
Well, especially who knows how long this show's gonna last. We're getting that Superman and Lois show too.
I definitely feel like it's gonna be super disrespectful though. Like the minute he showed up, the minute they cast it, I was just like, oh, Teen Wolf fandom? Oh, they're working on a spinoff. Oh, but Supergirl ain't gonna be on. They're gonna cancel Supergirl and put on Superman. And that is just gonna be effed up.
So if Superman and Lois replaces Supergirl, are they going to keep it on Sunday nights or is it going to be different?
Oh no! Whatever the best, it's going to be Flash and Superman all day, every day. Okay, Tuesday night is going to be their night for all the money in advertising.
Hey, that'd be
honestly, like I said, because Tyler is controversial, and who the hell cares about a Bitsy Tulik and their damn son? I think that they definitely would benefit from a Flash lead-in.
Mm-hmm.
So, at least for the first season, until it proves itself. And then it can go to Thursday night, because I know Thursday night needs help. You just can't replace Vampire Diaries. Vampire Diaries did solid numbers for so many years on Thursday nights, and they've just been... Even Supernatural can't plug that hole, so...
Phrasing. And Supernatural's going to be done after next season, too, right? So
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, I want to go back to where we have 4 Arrowverse shows, just one a night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
I feel like they felt like that was too much though. Plus, like I said, they're also building up the Riverdale universe. Riverdale has a spinoff. Katie Keene is coming up, so that's got to go somewhere. They also have to have room for a CBS show. If Supergirl indeed gets canceled, because technically it is a CBS show, they have to put in another CBS show. So you have to balance that out. Which, honest to God, now that I think about it, they've been plotting to get rid of all CBS. The CBS shows just literally don't do good for whatever reason it is. I think maybe the exception being Rain and one other show or something like that. But yeah, the CBS co-productions just don't do good. And when they put it on Sunday, I was like, is it because she's a girl or is it because it's CBS? Both is good. I just can't figure out why you would put Supergirl on Sunday when she was already struggling. If anything, put Flash on the Sunday. People will show up for the Flash. Flash was consistently kicking Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s butt when it was on Tuesdays at the same time. Consistently, for years. People will follow the Flash. So it was just kind of a curious thing when you open up your Sunday and you had Supergirl and the Charmed reboot, which nobody likes.
Is that still on?
I think this is going to be its last season. Honestly, I think they might be doing the OG Charmed reboot. And I'm like, yes, give me Wyatt and Chris. So yeah, it's a lot of things that are happening at the CW right now. That's why I'm just all these Arrowverse shows are, this is confirmed, or this was pitched. I'm like, yeah, pitched, but they laughed it right out of the room. Because HBO Max like literally said they want a lot of control of the DC stuff,
Yeah.
the DC stuff, just so that they have their stake in it, since they can't have other things. So it's interesting. So it's just like, I don't know about Diggle. I don't know. Now I don't know. I was like, oh, we could have kind of sort of got like a bootleg prequel, Green Lantern prequel. Like, I don't think we can do that now.
Well,
because they love Ramsey. Like I will say that I know for a fact that the network absolutely adores him. And well, to be truth be told, he can go get work on CBS too, because he was on Blue Bloods for freaking ever. Yeah,
that was the other announcement. We're getting a Green Lantern show on HBO Max. So we're gonna have HBO.
It's like the anthology thing, though. So it's like them at the crux of it.
Well, that's another show. Yeah. But it's weird. So we're gonna have DC stuff on HBO Max, and we're still gonna have DC Universe. They're really.
I told you they're folded. They don't want to say it. They don't want to panic people. But I knew from the minute that HBO Max would start making their moves and started calling what they wanted, it's gonna get folded into.
Nope.
I don't know. They're gonna do something different with like the comic book stuff, but like all the TV shows are eventually gonna get folded in HBO Max. You can't have that much brand desaturation. Everything needs to be a hub. Like Disney Plus is there. They see what Disney Plus is doing, and it's actually a good idea. I was like, damn, they own National Geographic. Now I have to buy it.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I'm not paying for DC Universe and HBO Max, so they've had to put everything on
and
one.
And they have Rick and Morty and South Park, so guess who's getting my money?
Yeah, but I didn't see the price, but I think I saw somewhere someone was saying HBO Max is going to be more than Disney Plus. I'm like, well, you better dump all your stuff on HBO Max then if you want a chance of competing.
Well, it's also more mature content too. So
yeah.
It was like, ooh, PG-13, yay.
Yeah, but I think I didn't see anything of. I thought they said they're going to like bundle Hulu with Disney Plus or something.
Yeah, it's bundled, but it's all it's a weird situation. I'm just like. Get out your pirate heads! Jump on the SS Lilith Hellfire, y'all. I got you.
I might have to at least for CBS when Picard comes. Arr.
See, I've been wanting to support like Paramount and CBS so much just because they did keep my favorite brand, which is Star Trek, alive all this time. So when Picard comes out, I actually am gonna pay for CBS access.
I want to support all these.
Just not paying for Discovery.
No. There's too many platforms.
Join the SS Lilith Hellfire. Get your pirate hat.
I'm thinking at least for some stuff I'm gonna have to. All right, so back to Supergirl. So Jimmy.
Like seriously, they're doing way too much.
So Jimmy and Kelly go to see this ant, or was it an ant that we never heard of before till now?
Of course.
Yeah, and now he's running. You know, he bought the newspaper. He's publisher of Hicktown Gazette or whatever.
Like, what happened to your Senate seat? What's going on here?
I know, he gave up the Senate for this. I'm guessing the way they were talking, he's rich, so I guess he can do whatever he wants, but I guess he can make more.
You should be taking on Lex Luthor with your money? Like, it didn't ring true to me, is all that I'm saying.
Well, Lex is dead.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
See, exactly.
As far as they know.
But since Jimmy is Superman's best pal, he should be super suspicious and digging into it. Is all that I'm saying.
I know. But again, they wanted to, I guess he's not going to be on the show. So is Kelly going to be a regular, but not Jimmy?
No. Because what's his face is coming back.
Who? Oh, when?
Yeah, after the crisis, he's coming back. So.
Oh, is he? I thought I heard that, but then I was like,
we don't have money for new people.
I know.
I was like, what season is this? 5? Yeah, we don't have money for new people. What are you thinking, Philip? I'm surprised Dreamer's still there. I'm just like, why are you still here? Why are you going to be in the crossover? I really don't like Dreamer. There, I said it.
Why?
It just seems superfluous and super fan servicey.
I don't think they write a lot of good stuff for her, and like her powers aren't real. Like the dream powers I get, but
everything about her is ephemeral. That's all I'm saying.
Like the powers, like when she starts shooting blasts, I'm like, well, what is that power? That's not a dream power. What is that?
You know how when a dog is sleeping and it farts itself awake? Just think of it like that.
Oh man.
I'm just saying that's a dream power technically.
Good lord. And then Lena's, still on her smash Supergirl. Not like that.
Sure. I that's a lot of pent up aggression. That's all I'm saying.
And then
Y'all are just seeing subtext. I'm seeing actual text. That's all that I'm saying.
And what's his name? John's brother can
John's brother can leave now.
He can resist a Phantom Zone projector? Really? Stronger than a Kryptonian? Really?
Well, to be fair, Martian Manhunters, same. Sometimes, depending on who's writing it, can be stronger than
But
Superman.
they can control their density, too, so...
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Not that they do that. They're just doing that because convenient plot point is convenient. Like, honest to God, I don't think anybody on Supergirl has read a damn comic book. I think they look at the covers and say, ooh, we want this villain. And ooh, what's Superman's greatest villain? Let's do that.
What happened to Leviathan? I thought they were talking about Leviathan in the season finale.
That's going to be after the crisis.
Okay.
Because they forgot about that. Oh, we can't be doing that because, well, did Bendis even finish it yet?
Well,
is he going to finish it?
There's still one more issue for Event Leviathan, yeah.
Exactly. So they kind of shot the wad on that one. They were like, oh, we got to wait.
Oh, yeah. Well, again, I think it's probably better they wait till after Crisis, too.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the next big thing after Crisis.
So maybe John's brother's just like a placeholder. You know, like we were talking last week. Fun names to say, but you got to be careful when you say his name, Malefiok.
You just know on set. You just know there's a couple of takes on the blooper reel.
Oh, he Malefioked you.
I want Supergirl to get better, but at this point in time, there's just... I support you. I love you. I'm sending light and love and positivity. It is what it is.
Do you think
Melissa will go on to do great things.
You think the writing's on the wall? Yeah. Well, do you think maybe she'll, like, every so often show up on that Superman and Lois show, though?
I mean, I don't see why not. I didn't hear anything about her and Tyler H not getting along, so... And it's so bad that I call him Tyler H because so in Teen Wolf, there were two Tylers. There are also two Dylans later in the season. So there was Tyler Posey, who was the lead, and then there was Tyler Hoechlin. So that's why, I always call him Tyler H, just because I'm in the Teen Wolf fandom, so it's just natural. I don't mean to, be weird about that.
Millennial shows.
Just good-looking guys with their shirts off. Oh, Teen Wolf.
Whoa.
Yeah. If you like lycanthropy, not for you. If you like hot guys with their shirts off, totally for you.
Not quite soft and not quite hard.
Oh no, everything was hard all the time on that show. Pecs, nips, and other things. Just saying. Moving on. Poor Black Lightning.
Yes, Black Lightning, Season 3, Episode 4, The Book of Occupation, Chapter 4.
Say that 3 times fast, Philip.
No, but it's just like the same thing every week, except that it's like Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4.
It's a theme. It's a mood, Philip, okay?
Which they kind of did that.
A tone.
I know, but I just hate that because they did that on Legion, too, because, even through, what was it, 3 or 4 seasons, they did that every episode. It was like, I forget what chapter they got up to, but every episode was just Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4.
It's a mood.
I guess. But I like this episode the best out of the season so far because stuff actually happened.
I was gonna say, they're ramping up now.
Jefferson,
so it's they woke up. The writers' room drank their coffee today.
Jefferson actually got out and did stuff. He went back to school.
Not that was the best idea.
I'm like, okay, so the ASA is just paying.
I think he's still dreaming or something. I think the whole season is gonna be a dream, or at least until Crisis. He's gonna suck him out of the dream and plant him back into.
I love the new principal. He's like, you got demoted to guidance counselor, but you're got a raise, so your ASA examination was really good.
ASA.
ASA.
But he really wanted those letters, didn't they? Oh, wait, detour, random nonsense. Can you believe what Black Lightning, the comic book creators, said? He said that Batman... Wait, is this the Rob Liefeld of DC right now? I feel like this is the Rob Liefeld of DC.
Tony Isabella, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, homie, Batman feeds everybody at DC at this point. You better calm down. The best, no offense to Black Lightning, y'all know and love the character, but isn't his best book actually with Batman? So, calm down.
Yeah, I mean, no offense to you or Tyler or anyone, but even Superman's basically in Batman's shadow at this point.
Oh no, Tyler and I have been saying that for a very long time, and we're very unhappy with the status quo.
I know.
Everybody knows. It's not a secret. It's not a secret.
And the Bat will submit to Nightwing soon.
Well, probably.
If they can get a movie or something going, something good, I mean...
They gotta pull in the kids. Batman's old and tired, you know? Like, let's just be real.
Exactly.
At least Nightwing doesn't have to stuff his suit. That's all we're saying.
Gets aliens, he gets redheads. He's like the male superhero in Lilith Hellfire.
He's like superhero. He's like superhero catnip. He is the male version of Felicity Smoke.
You take that back.
Well, she was superhero catnip, literally. Yeah, but no, I did like this episode too. I don't know. These episodes just feel so damn talky. Like, I just need more action. I get the Crest was like not 21. I get that. But you knew what you signed up for.
But I mean, we actually did get stuff with like every member of the family, and even we got more Gambi and stuff. And
Gambi, I'm still mad at Gambi. I'm sorry. Hashtag never forget, never forget. It's gonna be a while.
And Odell just basically has like Lynn strung out on drugs. He's basically manipulating Jennifer.
Well, this is what happens when you don't have a strong father figure in your life, I guess is the point that we're making. I don't know. Like, I honestly to God, every episode, I go back and forth. I don't know if anybody else, like, watches Wisecrack on YouTube. I'm like, is this deep or is this dumb? Somebody tell me, please. Am I making a mountain out of a molehill?
And this is living Lilith Hellfire's dream, sleeping with a shapeshifter.
Oh no!
Be Stephen Amell tonight.
We're like be Channing Tatum from the neck down in Magic Mike. But anyway, gotta represent that Tampa love. You know what I mean? But no, I was just like, yeah, it's interesting, but I just feel like everything's super talky and like.
Well, that's what this show's been from day one. It's been too talky. That's what my problem is. I said,
but like I said, like now I'm arguing: is it deep or is it dumb? What does it mean?
And again, is it that Cress Williams is an older gentleman? It's like, if so,
well, you're in Canada. Literally, if you walk down a flight of steps, you need a damn stunt double. So just put that. No, true story, true freaking story. I won't even get into it. But hashtag Smallville.
It's this series seems like it's like a family drama, but like just every so often you throw in some superhero stuff.
Yeah, we need more superhero stuff.
Yeah.
And like, look. I love the daughters, right? But I didn't sign up for Lightning and Thunder. I signed up for Black Lightning. I literally signed up for Cress Williams, okay? Like, I think it was like the first and only black person on 90210. So.
You know, but they want to make him the family man, and you know these CW shows like their team dynamics and.
But like that's the whole point. Like, oh, we're getting an older, you know, maybe we can skip over all this drama. Like him and his ex, there's like they're being adults about, or were being adults about it. Like it was good, and it was just like,
yeah. Well, I think they tried the correct, but it's like you still need something. Again, speed things up. We need more action. We need
more action. Just use. I mean, I get that Cress Williams is also a very large black man, and again, it's Canada. No, he is like 6'3" or something like that. Very like broad shoulders, the whole thing. So I get it.
Well, I think I think it's probably easier to move in that new suit too.
Definitely. You know, pick up a few dance moves. I mean, honestly, that's what until like Katie Lutz is like a dancer by trade, so, you know, you gotta work with what you got. So find a style that fits that, or whatever his issue is, find a style that fits that and work around it. I need more action from Black Lightning. I think that's what a lot of people's problem is. It's like, very talky, and if you're not into like, you know, like I think this is honestly actually like the first like superhero character-driven show on the CW. You know what I mean? Everybody else is just kind of like stagnant, let's be honest. So, I don't know. Like, it's Black Lightning, I want it to do good. I want good things for this show, but they gotta work with me.
I think that they needed to use Crisis to tie this into the other shows. I mean,
I know that the whole writers room has been fighting that tooth and nail, but yo, homie,
you guys
got to eat some humble pie and get them ratings up. All right,
your DC show on your DC show on the CW, you know, and
you know, and then I was like, wait, I like now I'm starting to feed into the hype of the Michael B. Jordan thing. Being Black Lightning in the DC, well, it's not going to be the DC Extended Universe. It's going to be DC one-shots or whatever it is. But I'm just like, so if he's doing the movies and the show's not doing that good, I'm just saying, the more I see it, the more I believe it for some reason.
Is that a rumor or is that confirmed?
It's not confirmed, but the more I see it, the more likely I feel like it's going to happen.
Yeah. But no, I mean, they're a DC show on the CW. They need the ratings boost. I mean, it can't hurt to have, you know, like Flash or somebody like guest star every so often. Or
exactly. Like, you got to eat this humble pie. You got to do it for the culture, homie. I'm sorry. Like, I get it. But you got to do this. We got to make moves for Black Lightning. Lightning do better.
Even Cisco Ramon, somebody. You need the cross.
Bro, you know how much I would love for Cisco to show up and like kick it with the daughters.
Exactly.
Or he's the new guidance counselor. I don't care. Just do something.
Papa Joe could be working a case.
Dude, remember when freaking Quentin and Papa Joe freaking teamed up?
What's the was it Henderson and Papa Joe?
Can't say, hey man, you can't say no to Jesse Martin. You just can't.
No, you can't.
I'm gonna write that script. I'm just gonna mail it anonymously. Done. Anyway, let's talk about the star of the network, The Flash.
The Flash, season 6, episode 4. There will be blood.
But what's there?
Our Halloween episode. There were zombies.
I know.
Zombie.
I was not impressed. I was like, we can bring Gerder back. That should be like the thing. When you want a zombie, we bring Gerder back.
Yeah, but it's blood work. You can just create them.
I know. I just want so much more for Sunil. Like, it just,
you know what took me out of this episode? It's like everyone's depressed that, you know, Barry's gonna die, but they took time to decorate Star Labs for Halloween. Barry only has like 6 weeks left. Oh, let's decorate for Halloween.
You gotta celebrate with what you got, you know? It
I
took
guess.
Barry like a nanosecond to decorate, okay?
True,
He's
true.
doing it for the people he loves, okay?
Maybe it's Barry. Okay, if they would have said, yeah, it's Barry. Okay, I get it.
You know, but that's my headcanon. They should have explicitly stated it, but it's fine.
Yeah, I get it. And again,
how do we feel about blood work? I'm not impressed just yet.
Again, he's a newer villain, so maybe it helps that he doesn't have as much backstory in the comics, but I think you could have given this actor a much deeper rogue to portray.
Yeah. I feel like he definitely has fallen into being stereotyped, for sure. Poor thing.
Yeah.
Evil brown man who is a doctor.
No, true. Yeah.
Literally his stereotype, with the exception of gay, but he was still evil.
I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been like Tar Pit or something, but yeah.
I don't think they were allowed to do that.
Just a CGI budget for that, though, too. They're going to save up for Crisis.
Yeah, exactly. But no, like, I thought the episode was kind of, I don't know, out of place. Like, did we need a Halloween episode?
Well, I guess they're like, oh, we got a guy make zombies. Oh, we could do a Halloween episode.
I mean, we're ramping up for Crisis. Did we need a Halloween episode? That's all that I'm saying. Like I said, everybody's thinking, oh, we can do this, but should you do this? The answer was no.
Well, and also, it's a show's basically happening in real time, because every week they're like, oh, we got 7 weeks left till Barry dies. 6 weeks left till Barry dies. So it's, I guess, it's a way of marking time, too. It's like, oh, it's Halloween.
I guess. I'm surprised we didn't cut the fat. I'm just so shocked that Ralph's still there.
Well, I mean,
just absolutely shooketh. Okay,
it's the most popular show, so they probably got the most budget. But it's like, but two, I wonder,
is season what now?
6. But I mean,
exactly.
Well, I mean, we lost Nora.
Well, she, she was never gonna stay around.
I know.
She is back for Crisis.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, that's been confirmed.
Oh, okay. Because, well, after what happened at the end of Arrow, we'll get there. But yeah,
exactly.
But I just wonder. I mean, is I know people are going to die in Crisis, but do you think any of the Flash characters are going to die?
They are going to kill 90s Flash. They literally can't kill Jay Garrick because JWS will be absolutely done with them if they do that.
Yeah.
We'll never see them again.
I'm telling you, I think that's why they threw 90s Flash in last year for the crossover.
He is cannon fodder. Jay Garrick is safe. Barry's obviously safe.
Or, you know what I was thinking? Because we keep saying, what if Oliver sacrifices himself for Barry, but we see that flash of Barry, from all Crisis number 8 disintegrating? How did
Wally? It's just a random Wally.
No. How did the crossover last year start? The Book of Destiny swapped Barry and Oliver. Is Oliver gonna use the book to just long enough to give him speed so he can take Barry's place? Is that why they did that last year? Not just to be like a quirky, hey, look, we switched,
No, I do think it was some of that. Like I said, it's Mark Guggenheim doing it. And the only comic books he reads is the ones he writes.
Yeah.
That's why I hate Kitty Pryde now.
Were they going to do that callback, and then that way Oliver can take Barry's place?
That would be cool. But what if, secretly, Oliver dying is setting up Blackest Night for the next crossover? And then it crosses over with HBO Max and DC Universe show.
Well, they might just shuffle Oliver off to a pocket dimension, because remember how last season of Arrow ended with the Monitor in the future taking Felicity to Oliver, so maybe he's like we said, Earth 2 Superman, just chilling out in that pocket dimension or whatever.
Yeah. I think that, they can't kill Oliver in the Crisis, obviously.
Maybe everyone will think he's dead, but
see, here's the thing. Well, I'll wait till we get to Arrow, but I have a whole thing about why I think that Oliver actually could die in the Crisis, and that'd be that, and we'll get to that when we get to the Arrow portion.
But the Flash episode, it just seemed weird because it's it was really Barry and Cisco centric for a while, but then all of a sudden Frost is with him battling Blood War. I just wonder if they were shuffling people in and out as they were filming their Crisis scenes.
Probably.
There's
a thing. It's season 6, and if you're paying these actors, and somebody's directing, I know what episode did Danielle Panabaker direct? I want to say was it episode 3 or something like that.
Maybe.
Or has it come and gone? I don't know. But she directed one of the episodes of the season, so that could be a thing too. But also, Danielle Panabaker is a fan favorite, and people complain that she doesn't get enough screen time. So maybe they're trying to correct that. They're trying to correct the Iris thing. They got a lab plate spinning.
And it's the whole Killer Frost thing is weird because it's Caitlin and Frost said they'd share time, but all we're seeing is Frost.
Maybe Caitlin's sick of those guys. I would be.
or are they or are they maybe merging?
I say they're merging. We're gonna lose Caitlin altogether.
Or it's gonna be Caitlin, but with the powers and a
like it was the one, where she was like, "I'm something different," but you weren't. You really weren't.
It's basically just a multiple personality. They're just gonna merge those
Yeah, the whole thing is just weird.
She's gonna have to come to terms with her meta powers.
Yawn.
It's gonna be something like that. Oh, but then we also got the return of Harry Nash Wells.
Stop.
Harry Nash Bridges Wells.
Don Johnson wishes he could get in on the action.
I want those smoke bombs that teleport you.
What do you want to be a magician?
Freaking Batman. So do you think are they going to kill him, or is he going to be pariah, or are they going to have two Wells running around?
I'm telling you, Earth 2 Harry's going to show up. He's like, I'm pariah now. # deal with it.
Jesse's dead. They're all dead.
Exactly. Jesse was the last piece of his wife. He literally went insane, and he's like...
He's going to be pariah with that voice.
Hey, man. I'm just saying Tom Cavanaugh can whisper nothings into my ear all day. I don't mind.
Tom Cavanaugh can get it?
Duh. Duh. Do you need the clean drop? Because I'll do it for you.
What?
Since Stephen Amell has one, Tom Cavanaugh can get it. Yes, indeed.
All his various incarnations.
Except for the weird gangster on whatever Earth that was. That one, Sweatsuits and track pants don't do it for me, homie.
I was gonna say Eobard can get it.
You get a vibrating hand, and you get a vibrating hand.
Hey, man, he knew how to use it. That's all I'm saying.
You an evil Nazi, Wells.
Mm,
Well, I was to say Eobard. He was just working with the Nazi.
yeah, I was gonna say even Joker slapped Red Skull in the face. I'm just saying, that's some damn lines not. to
Even
cross.
the Kingpin fought Red Skull.
But yeah, you're sitting on a line all your own there, buddy.
But yeah, what else? Oh, we got the whole thing with Iris and Ralph. I was like, again, I know Ralph was upset, but seriously, I'd be like, Iris, why aren't you spending more time with Barry if you think he's gonna die in 6 weeks?
Well, think about it. Every time she thinks he's gonna die, he doesn't, or he comes back. So it's kind of one of those things.
Well, again, throw out a line like she's in denial or something. I'll be like, okay, I get it.
Honestly, I felt like when they knew Iris was dying, they actually didn't spend a lot of time together. She kind of ran off. I think that's kind of like her thing. Like, she just kind of runs off and, like, tries to process it by, dealing with other people's BS.
And what about, remember when Barry was trapped in the Speed Force, Iris was kind of team leader? This time, Barry he says he wants Cisco to lead the team when he dies.
Awkward.
I know. I was like, wow, they went there.
Well, he also has a lot to make up to Cisco for. And maybe Iris actually didn't like it. She just felt like nobody else was there.
Or maybe she's like,
she got kind of thrust on her because she was like the one without a job.
I'm starting a paper or a blog or whatever.
Exactly. She literally had nothing when Barry died, or went into the Speed Force. So like she took it upon herself because everybody else was kind of like wishy-washy. There's no plan of contingency. Now there's a plan of contingency. So
yeah,
I guess you can't be the Flash too, Iris. Sorry.
But no, I think the best scene was just Grant and Jesse at the end.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I mean, I get it. I mean, that's a parent's worst nightmare is, outliving your kid.
Yeah. That was messed up. I was like, first of all, you coming to my house on a damn Tuesday. You almost made me cry.
I was going to say, they almost spark an emotion in you, Lil Hellfire. I know. I was like, damn you, Jesse Martin, you almost made me cry.
I know.
Hey, he's a good actor.
He is. And he can sing. Wait, who are we talking about?
Jesse Martin.
No, I'm kidding. Because
I was waiting for it. Jesse Martin, can you get it?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's the CW. Pretty much any actor can get it.
I was going to say they're all pretty.
They really are. It's kind of sickening. Not for nothing. That's kind of why I kind of like the DC Universe shows. Like, not everybody's supermodel gorgeous. Some of them are relatable. So. Hey,
I'm a married man, but that Candace Patton. Oh.
Yes, I agree, sir.
But so was that I'm assuming that the monitor that Nash was tracking in the sewer, but could it be the anti-monitor?
Definitely. Oh, I'm so hyped to see. Did you see the costume?
I saw the picture. Yeah.
I was like, bro, if that translates to video as well as I think it's that's gonna be awesome.
Mhm. I wonder if he's gonna get big too, like in the comics.
Can't be greedy.
I know. All right, let's get to probably your favorite, right? Arrow.
Yes, it was. But I just have to say this. So I don't, because I want to dash your hopes right now, so you can be as miserable as I am. Episode 9 of this final season. Do you know what's happening? It's the backdoor pilot to the damn Green Arrow, the Green Arrow and the Canaries.
Oh yeah,
that is so damn disrespectful. I don't even know what to do right now.
I mean, it could be worse. They could have made episode 10 the backs. I think that would have been more.
They would have never done that. First of all,
I know.
You're literally ruining the tradition of having the damn Bruce Springsteen song. Like, I'm just so mad about it. I'm watching the pilot. I'm gonna roast the hell out of it live on YouTube. I'm making it a point live on YouTube and never ever speak of it again.
But why, or do we need a backdoor pilot?
We've been doing the damn flash forwards for 2 seasons?
Last season and this season, yes. So why do we need a backdoor pilot? We know these characters already. We know what's going on.
So yeah, I'm not happy about that. It's just like Well, so that's why I think maybe Stephen Amell, like, and Oliver Queen are actually gonna like freaking die in the actual crossover.
Maybe.
There's nothing left for him.
I know. So you said Nora's coming back in Crisis. So I wonder if
we don't know if it's gonna be the same Nora or just a different version of Nora, but I know that the actress is there.
But I'm just saying, in the future, are we gonna be getting like Mia and Nora team ups or whatever?
I don't think that's why they're setting it up. I think they're setting up for closure for Flash and Iris.
Okay. Well, that's the other thing I was thinking. I was like, okay, if you really believe Barry's gonna die, shouldn't you guys be like making a baby before he goes?
Then it definitely won't be that same. It'll be a version of Nora.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, but like, yeah, because like season premiere, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna see her again one day, but probably not the version that came back. So it's like, well, I'm assuming any version is better than no version, right?
Twins, preferably. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Let's fix what Eobard stole from us. How about that? Can that?
Oh my God!
Can Crisis actually reset everything and we get Tornado Twins? Like that would be my everything.
Oh my Lord! What if Crisis like undid Flashpoint?
And then we don't have to deal with Killer Frost. Perfect.
And Cisco gets his brother back.
But wait, would that affect Jill and Cecile's baby? Would they even be together?
They can't undo Flashpoint because Diggle's kid would go back to a daughter then.
I'm okay with that. Since it's Green Arrow and the female Canary, she could just be another Canary.
I know. They do that, yeah.
And then he's just the adopted kid that we saw in 2026. 46. It's fine. See, it all works out.
That's true.
Anyway, yeah, Arrow was definitely my favorite, but like.
Oh yeah, of course. Season 8, Episode 3, Leap of Faith, because your girl Willow was back.
Yes, she sped right back into my heart.
Get it, Speedy?
I'm so glad to see her. Like, I literally didn't think we were. I was like, oh, is she gonna do like how they did when they did the 200th? She's just off camera somewhere, being bitter. Like, I freaking hate so and so.
So is this the last episode we're getting her in? Like, is she not showing up in Crisis?
I don't think she's showing up in Crisis.
Okay, I was like, if you're gonna get one shot at her, I would have saved her for Crisis, maybe. You know,
I saved her for the very last episode, but you know, that's just me.
I mean, if Oliver does die, I mean, don't you want Thea right there? Because I mean, we're probably not getting Felicity, right? So if we can't get Felicity, we want to have his sister.
Maybe they did shoot something. I feel like she was on set extra long last year, so maybe they did shoot something.
Maybe.
Just specifically for the, you know, since everybody loves her so much.
Mm-hmm. But did you like the beginning when he's talking about summing up Crisis in the monitor, and he's like, I have to become something else, someone else, but he didn't say what.
Or like he said the thing.
I was like,
the music.
I don't know. I was like, oh no, he's not gonna die. He's gonna become the new monitor.
Maybe in a pocket universe.
Maybe. He's gonna.
I don't know.
Him and Felicity are gonna live in a pocket universe. He's gonna wear that 1940s costume.
Do you even know? Like, I'm so mad. I was like, I want a real goatee. Damn it.
I know, man. It's just like basically just.
The Arrow needed the Halloween costume party this year, so he could have dressed up as Robin Hood. That's all I'm saying. Give us a pointy goatee. That's all we want. Seriously, why couldn't Arrow have the Halloween episode where he dressed up as Green Arrow? Like, we're never gonna get that as Robin Hood. We're never gonna get it. So Oliver travels to Nanda Parbat and meets up with Thea. And then we get Damien's mother. You shut your mouth. I was like, wait, is that Talia? I'm like, I don't see any cleavage. She doesn't look... Different universe, it's fine. She's not comic book accurate. Different universe. She believes in zippers, it's fine. She has working zippers. And some higher self-esteem, she's not just giving it to every Tom, Dick, and Deathstroke. Oh, hey-oh. Hashtag yes. Damien is Deathstroke's son. Batman is a cuckold. I mean, I figured they were going to Talia, but when Oliver's like, I know who we can go see at first, I was like, are they going to say Earth 1 Malcolm's still alive? No, we already got our John Barrow last I know. I figured. It's like the greatest hit. I'm kind of digging it. I know, me too.
And then we can get our like Indiana Jones type adventure. Like climb a mountain, go down into a tomb, find the thing.
I think you just described birth.
But what?
Go in the tunnel, find the thing.
I think I was talking to conception, not birth. Climb a mountain.
Gotta reach in there. Oh wait, that's only if it's breach. Never mind.
What do you know about birth and no babies love hellfire?
I've watched 2 babies be born and it's disgusting. It's traumatizing. Hashtag no offense.
Oh, I know. I was in the night I was in the living room. My wife's like, "I'm not looking. You're not looking."
I looked and traumatized.
I know. She was like, "You stay up here by my head. We aren't all looking." I said, "Okay."
Wise decision. Anyway, I just can't believe Arrow is like so good. Like, I'm so mad right now. Like, you put me through A, season 4, B, season 6, and C, season 7. How dare you?
Well,
it could have been this good.
Well, I was thinking about this. What was it, today or yesterday? Is the reason you like this season so much? I mean, we're getting all the hits, like you said, but
let's be honest, the hits come from season 1 and 2.
Yeah, but also too, is it a Felicity-free season? Is why you're happier with it?
I liked Felicity once upon a time until she became a complete and utter Chloe Sullivan, complete with tan trench coat clone.
Yeah, and plus we only got 10 episodes. They had to pick up the pace too.
Well, have you seen some Netflix shows? Because just because you got 10 episodes doesn't mean you necessarily are going to pick up that pace.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know, but still.
Really, we really only have like 8 episodes.
And Racing the Crisis, yeah.
So, yeah, it's just fun. And like, that's all I've ever wanted for Arrow. It's just to be fun. It seems more lighthearted, you know what I mean? It's not bogged down in the misery.
Which is weird because, it's like, oh, I saw my future, the monitor told me I'm going to die.
Hey, man, he sees a light. He doesn't care that it's hellfire, okay? He just knows that there's a light at the end of that tunnel.
You wish you saw some hellfire. But, no, again, and like another tearjerker ending with like, him and Thea saying goodbye and him like crying on her shoulder.
And it's like, where the hell's Roy? They promised me Colton.
Yeah, was he going to show up in Crisis, maybe?
I don't think so. I thought he was supposed to be in the rest of these damn episodes. We're like, what, episode 3 or 4?
This was episode 3 this week.
Yeah, so...
Well, maybe... Well, a lot of these people, like Willa and, like we were saying, Barrowman only got 1 episode, so maybe they're saving him for another episode.
Yeah.
The road trip.
Driving off into the sunset with Roy. All right. Yeah. Finally, my fan fiction has a time to shine.
Oliver and Digglehard, traveling heroes.
Mm-hmm. Phrasing.
Not quite soft and not quite hard.
Are you talking about Diggle's legs? Diggle skips leg day.
Oh, no, but I saw his arms when he was like...
Yeah, he's got big arms. He skips leg day. Anyway.
But what about that whole Diggle and Lilith thing? Saving Sandra and Connor.
I know, I was just like, excuse me? Did you just say Sandra? How dare you? Her last name Moon or Hawk or...
Well, wasn't it Sandra Moonday Hawk?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm just like, I liked you until you did that.
Well, it's Argus. They go with your the name on your birth certificate.
But like, finally, Lila's paying off. I mean, not that I didn't love the actress, but she always seemed kind of superfluous, and it's just like, bro, I wish you could be like your comic book counterpart so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And we're actually finally getting it. So.
But just now, like anytime she says something to Diggle, I'm like, oh, did the monitor want you to say that?
She's a scroll. Wait, wrong universe.
Colby Smulders.
She was an alien cat all along.
Oh, I can't even make that joke.
But yeah, I'm glad that Arrow's like in top form, and it's gonna probably, until they totally screw up, be my favorite one every single week. Meanwhile, Flash is like, you know.
I'm liking Flash too. Like I said, Tuesdays are like the strongest night now.
Get a 2-for-1. Who doesn't like a 2-for-1, Philip?
Lilith Hellfire does. You know what I'm saying?
You just hit the phrasing button. It's fine.
Why?
Phrasing.
Archer, the show that keeps on
One knows
giving.
what it means, but it's provocative. No, it's not. It gets the people going.
Did someone say Kanye?
Oh yeah, I heard you and Mossman's are gonna smack the sense into him.
Or at least listen to a crappy concert.
Oh, that sounds fun. I'd be down for a road trip.
So let's get out of here. Arrowverse is still strong. I'm gonna say it's my favorite shared universe on TV.
Yes, definitely.
So
Cannot wait for Crisis.
On that note,
Send us your
Crisis!
what?
Crisis!
So send us your thoughts, especially, hey, you know what I would love? You know, I don't know about Lilith, but every night of Crisis, I'll be on here doing stuff. I would love to have actors or behind the scenes people from any of these shows join us for Crisis episodes.
Tweet.
You think we have a?
You know who you should tweet?
Who?
Because he's total ham, and I mean this in the best way possible. You should
Who?
tweet Bamford. He might do it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He
sweet.
loves doing interviews. That's his jam.
Okay, cool. Sweet. All right, so for the rest of you peons, email us your thoughts. Capes and
Are
Lunatics.
you Lilith Hellfire?
No, my sex drive isn't that high. capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call our voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And check out all our social media links at Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And Miss Lilith Hellfire.
If you nerds want to find me on the interwebs, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire. And if you're on Instagram, at Lilith Hellfire69. Only for my capes and lunatics and sidekicks peeps, though. You gotta tell me Gilman sent you.
That's right.
Ooh.
Mosh drops are my favorite drops. Don't tell Charlie.
I know. Me too. All right. So come back next week, everyone. We'll only have four shows next week because, again, Black Lightning's taking a week off. Probably because he doesn't have as many episodes as everyone else. Because even Batwoman got 22 now.
She got the bag 9.
Great. Speeding the Crisis. So, let's get out of here so I can tweet a Bamford. Oh my lord. I would love to talk to Stephen Amell about his death too.
You know who you should really try though is Beth Stewart. Like, she really has turned her show on. Or Ilya Ortega. And a lot of other. And the book.
Have a good night.